Hey guys, welcome back as always. My name is Leyzar, and with DevStream 163 we also got the introduction or presentation of a couple of Warframe tweaks and changes, some buffs and some rebalancing, let's call it like that. And for that, my friends, we're gonna head on over to Warframe.com, and I'm gonna link you this article in the description down below, just in case you guys wanna be a bit more thorough and read additional stuff. There's a lot of changes coming to Warframe with the Veilbreaker update, and I don't wanna go through all of it in a single bounce. We'll just keep it to bite-sized chunks. So Warframe kit changes. There we go. As mentioned during TennoCon, we are revisiting our starter frames to offer general improvements to their kits and make them new player friendly. We won't go into the nitty-gritty of stat changes, but Pablo did do a pass on many of the abilities with the same mindset as our arcane twigs. In short, instead of all ability stats scaling per rank, certain ability stats will now be at maximum value regardless of rank to ensure a more consistent gameplay experience. As Pablo said, we're raising the floor but keeping the ceiling in place. Expect full details in the patch of the notes. Now my friends, you know how you get an ability and it has a certain range, for example, okay, we're at level 1 and then a bit more range at level 2, then maximum range at level 3. That's essentially level 1 is the floor that they're referring to, and level 3 is the ceiling. Essentially, if you get the same range, let's say, throughout all ranks, it's just simply going to be a bit more consistent. Even though it was kind of obvious that better ranks to better... who cares? Who cares? Talk about Excalibur! Warframe's poster boy. Even though I still argue that sometimes it should really be Rhino, and Rhino would make a fantastic starter frame. Don't you think so? Let me know in the comment section down below, because, you know, I always felt that Rhino survives a lot better, and it gives new players confidence to actually play the game. You ever been a new player? You must have been a new player at certain points, and a lot of new players feel bad when they die in Warframe. Even though we know it's not really that big of a deal. So Rhino for new player, yay. Anyway, what were we? Oh, yeah, Excalibur slash dash. The dash speed is increased, added a slash proc to its hit. You know, when you go forward and you that's the slash dash. Added ability canceling by jumping, nice. It would happen that I would slash dash towards a ledge and I would die. Of course I can go operator and save myself, but new players can't do that now, can they? Fantastic, awesome. Radial javelin, remove the enemy cap, cool, love that. We also added some animation polish, including making the javelins larger and ensuring they aim closer to the enemy's false chest, that's what I meant, obviously. Awesome, a nice little tweaking here, nothing major for us, for experienced players of Warframe, but something that should make it easier for newer players to understand all Excalibur, even though he is really a pretty basic Warframe if you think about it. Fantastic changes, I love it. Add Rhino, please, to start the frames, please. Volt, Shock. Shock. What the hell is Volt Shock? Oh, his one ability. Oh, yeah. I don't use that all that often. I'll be honest, I haven't played Volt in forever. Reduces the casting cost from 25 to 15. Fantastic. Changed ability range to the maximum across all ranks. Exactly what they were talking about in the intro. Fantastic. Speed. Beautiful, beautiful ability. Slightly increased speed buff. Hey, Volt is faster. No way, now maybe he can give Goose around for his money. Yes, I know it's not Goose, but I like to call him Goose. And every time I picture a duck paddling its feet really fast. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, slightly increased duration, and the duration is unified across all ranks. Again, what we talked about earlier. Shield. Note all changes are for the carrying mechanic. Removed speed duration, removed energy drain, and removed the secondary weapon restriction. Did it have a Oh, I don't think I even noticed that. Fantastic changes, yay, and all whatnot. As for discharge, changed ability range to the maximum across all ranks. Again, it doesn't really, well, it is faster. Volt is faster at the end of the day, and that's fantastic. And again, I think this would make it easier for new players, so I guess they will achieve the goal. Mag changes. You guys love Mag. I still feel that Mag is a heavily underappreciated Warframe, and she's hella powerful when built right. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see a full and detailed Mag guide build thing. Pull creates a mini vortex in front of some... Oh! So enemies are put directly in front of you instead of them ragdolling past you. That's awesome. The helmet version of this ability was tweaked slightly for balancing. Cool! I wonder if we could use... Hey, you think we can use that as a clump up ability now? Like use Nidus's thing and Vauban's thing. Yeah, we can pull them together and then chapow with everything on them. That's really cool. That's a nice buff. Pull polarizes shards towards you. Okay. Magnetize, that's the bubble. Yes, you put the bubble on the thing. Shards from polarize are pulled into the magnetized bubble. Good. And shards orbiting mag are pulled into the magnetized bubble. So essentially, all the shards around you, more or less, are gonna get pulled into the bubble, deal more damage. Fantastic. I love it. Polarize. Shards are significantly larger and hover above the ground, making them much easier to see and make use of. Shards within 3 meters of mag orbit her, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Something like kind of Gara's thing with the glass thing and kind of dealing damage, yeah? So it's something along those lines, obviously, in terms of mechanic, not actual power. Since these changes, visual thing. Here, we can watch a little video about it. Check it out.
Just leaves them right there for you, served in a platter for you to destroy.
I love things on a platter.
Yeah. Then for her one also now synergizes well.
Again, what an amazing Warframe mag is. If you guys don't play mag, you should be
always
playing
created
mag.
those little shards. A lot of players didn't even know this was a thing because they are kind of hard to see and they never were a big deal. So you see those little lights over there. Now when you pull them, you can see they hover around.
Oh yeah, that
you.
is a lot more visible. Okay, good. It looks like the things from Index. You know, you do Index and you get your carrier to carry a whole lot of those things. It kind of looks like that. I love it. Kind of looks like that, but it doesn't have the whole boom mechanic around you like that. Okay, and she casts, and the bubble, and the things go in and deal the damage. Cool, cool, love it. Fantastic, man. Awesome change. Thank you so much. Lord of the Frame. Now, what else we got? Wukong. Oh, you guys are not gonna be happy about this one. Do you guys use the trick with the Celestial Twin and you give him a Brahma or a comb or something of the sort and then he just goes nuts? Essentially, they're trying to put an end to that one. So check it out. Following the mindset we applied to the AoE rebalancing, we are making some changes to Wukong's kick, focused mostly on the Celestial Twin. Celestial Twin damage is halved. Marking enemies with your ability key will still offer increased damage against their target. Celestial Twin is vulnerable to self-stagger from its own weapon. As your twin shares your Wukong's mods, this can be bypassed by adjusting your loadout according if you wish. Obviously, what they mean here is something like Prime Sure-Footed, but let's be honest, we don't want to use Prime Sure-Footed. The reason we're using Prime Sure-Footed is because we have to. Please, enough hand-holding, let's bring back the self-damage system in Warframe, like most games like this have. Celestial Twin will properly use ammunition of your weapon when firing and collect ammo on its own when appropriate. So, handing off a comb or a Brahma, as this example showcases right here, will no longer be as effective as it once was. But hey guys, it was fun while it lasted, and let's be honest, it lasted for a whole while, and it was pretty powerful. Does not represent all Wukong players, blah blah, not important. What is important, however, is the next bit right here. Revenant mains go whoop whoop. Mesmer skin changes. The addition of Overguard has affected the efficiency of Mesmer skin, as rapid fire Overguard enemies would melt through the Mesmer skin and remain unaffected by incoming sleep effect. Unfortunately, this was an issue for Revenant, of course. Now, since Overguard enemies are immune to crowd control for I don't even remember the reasoning behind it. Essentially, your Mesmer skin was kind of worthless, and they would burn from it, and you would die. To bring this ability closer to its original intent, Mesmer skin will now grant 1 second of invulnerability after a charge is consumed. This gives players time to react, blah blah blah. Whoop whoop. Fantastic, man. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, with that invulnerability, does it also remove all the status effects which are on you? That would be worth knowing as well. Well, my friends, these are fantastic changes for the most part. Now, I am a Revenant main, and I am happy they buffed Mesmer skin. Honestly, I didn't expect it. As for Wukong, guys, sorry, Wukong, guys, but come on, he's still pretty strong as it is, and the Celestial Twin trick was pretty strong, so I don't say overpowered to begin with. And I do believe, my friends, that is pretty much it. As always, my name is Lazar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And let me know in the comment section down below, how do you feel about these changes? Do you love them? Do you hate them? And what would you do, or better said, what would you have done differently? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!